Y'all, it's DG back with another video. Today is going to be an exciting one, but today I'm gonna review and give you guys an up-close personal look at these bad girls right here, the AR1 from Rigorer in the Valentine's Day colorway. So let's get right into it. I've said this many times in previous videos, but pretty much this is one of the best first signature shoes for the price. Hands down, it is not even debatable. The Rigorer AR1 for Austin Reaves, if y'all don't know, his first signature shoe, only retails for 100 USD. The way that you can get these is exclusively on kickscrew.com, so go to the link in my description below if you do want to get these. These did sell out at retail price, so they did sell out for $100, but there is a resale market on Kickscrew for I think around 160 bucks. Here's just how it looks aesthetically. You guys see that patch on the side right there with the butterfly. Then on the right shoe, you guys can see that patch as well. They are extremely solid performers, and for the materials, for how they feel, the comfortability, the overall package of this shoe is just a steal for 100 bucks. I mentioned this so many times in every single Austin Reaves 1 review, but this shoe is an absolute steal for the retail price. And even for 160 bucks, for example, I still think that these are worth it. Breaking down the shoe really quickly, the upper consists of what they're calling a woven cocoon material. It's supposed to keep you locked in and stay breathable. The cushioning consists of what they're calling a Showtime Tech foam midsole. It's essentially an EVA compound that just feels close to the ground. Something that you can expect out of a first signature shoe. It's just very low to the ground. There is some compression even in the heel. In the forefoot, you're not going to feel too much, but for guards, this is going to get the job done in my opinion. Also a bubble lacing system, so you guys see some of those EVA pellets inside of that bubble in the tongue. It's basically supposed to relieve lace pressure, so when you tie the laces, you're not going to feel constricted too badly. So a TPU plate in the shoe for torsional support, so that's also very good. I do recommend putting a move insole in these. I recommend putting in a move insole in every single basketball shoe, but there is still a plate in these, which is actually a really good sign for a first signature shoe. A lot of first signature shoes, like the Zion 1, for example, that's the first shoe that came to mind, does not have a plate inside of it. So I actually really like this as part of, the AR1. The traction pattern is this radial pattern, and it does consist of what they're calling an anti-slip sole. Traction is actually very, very good in my opinion. It gets the job done even on dusty settings. The rubber compound is very good. It actually lives up to the name a little bit. It's going to capture some dust. The grooves are pretty close together. I have performance tested these in the first ice cream colorway that released this past summer, so I really like playing in those. So these are really nice in terms of the traction as well. In terms of the support of the shoe, I feel like there's no really big issues with the support. It does come with a very nice TPU heel counter. There's some plastic in the back, you guys can see that. The base is also relatively wide. The overall lockdown is very good in the shoe. The fit, I would stay true to size. However, after size 10, I don't think they make half sizes. So I'm a true size 10.5, but they do send me size 11s and they fit perfectly fine. But I am a wide footer. So if you are a narrow footer and you're in between sizes, then I would recommend going down half a size. But if you are a wide footer, I would just recommend going true to size and then going a half size up if they don't have your, half size. This is one of the best Valentine's Day releases, colorways in the market right now, in my personal opinion, especially for the retail price of $100. It's actually crazy that this shoe has this much tech, this great of a solid performance in this model for a first signature shoe from an athlete that is brand new, Austin Reaves. He's been on the scene obviously for the past year, but having a first signature shoe is a big deal. And for them to, Rigorer, a brand new brand that no one actually knows or talks about, for them to release a first signature shoe that looks this good and this great of a colorway with good performance is really, really, commemorable in my opinion. So shout out to Rigorer for these. Another thing I love about this shoe, in my personal opinion, is that it is pretty durable. So Rigorer is an overseas brand, and like I say in every single video representing an overseas brand, they make very durable products because a lot of their courts are outside and not inside like it is in the United States. So the upper, this woven cocoon material, is going to last you a pretty long time. The outsole is not too pliable as well. It is actually pretty firm, which is great for durability, obviously. And the overall construction and the build of the shoe is very durable. You can see this being a very nice casual shoe, especially if you're a Lakers fan. If you're a Lakers fan and don't have this shoe, definitely go to Kickscrew right now, because this is a steal in my opinion. Austin Reaves, definitely one of the young stars of the NBA. He's definitely, one of the best players on the Lakers, honestly. One of the most solid players in the league. Like in the playoffs last year against my Golden State Warriors, he was basically killing. He was very consistent, I think, throughout the entire series, and they ended up going to the Western Conference Finals. So shout out to the Lakers, shout out to Austin Reaves. But this colorway right here might be the best AR1 colorway so far, next to the Milky Ways, which is all purple. I really like those as well. Performance-wise, again, I did test these in the first ever colorway, the ice cream colorway, back in the summer, and I can say that these are a really good performer. They get the job done. The downsides to this shoe, though, is that it doesn't have too much cushion. Like I alluded to earlier, like I said earlier, it is very close to the ground, so you're not going to get a lot of impact protection, in my personal opinion, or like any compression. The traction holds up for sure, even on dusty settings. You may have to wipe from time to time, but I would say that it's pretty average in terms of wiping. Every shoe, every basketball shoe you have to wipe, and this is no different. Materials are nothing special, but they are durable and get the job done. I would say in terms of weight, it is an average weighted type of shoe. It's not super light, it is not super heavy. Aesthetically on feet is where this shoe really shines, in my opinion, especially in this colorway, but even in the past colorways, they look very nice on feet, especially for the price point, like I said. This can easily pass as a casual shoe as well. I don't really think that these look like a basketball shoe. I guess, obviously, if you're on court, it looks like a basketball shoe, but I can definitely see, Lakers fans or even Laker fans who don't play basketball, or even just an NBA fan who doesn't play basketball that much, wearing these out on the street, wearing these casually. So in terms of overall performance, I would say that it is pretty solid. It is, by definition, somewhat average, but at the same time, for the price point, for the colorways, for the overall presentation, for everything that I talked about with regards to the tech and the materials, these are a steal. This colorway specifically is reselling, I think, so it may be a little bit more expensive than obviously the retail price of $100, but I do think it's worth it, especially if you're a fan of Austin Reaves, because this is by far probably his best colorway. Again, the #1 place to get these is actually Kickscrew, down in the description below. Kickscrew is the exclusive provider in the United States for the AR1, and they will be partnering with Anta and Kyrie Irving for the Anta Kai 1. So definitely stay updated to this channel, because I will be covering more drops for the Rigorer AR1, as well as obviously Anta products like the Kai 1 that's releasing very soon. So leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys think of the Rigorer AR1. These have already released for retail, but if you do have a pair, leave a comment down below letting me know how you like them. If you don't have a pair, let me know if you're trying to get a pair. Make sure to follow me on all socials at DG Hoops. Like and subscribe, especially if you made it this far, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.